Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Oregon versus Utah college basketball matchup on Saturday, March the 9th, 2024. If you like all the free picks we do at Pickdawgz, you'll love our premium picks, our best bets. Use the discount code PICK for 15% off. We also have products meant for people who make big bets, people with big bankrolls looking for one-on-one style service. These aren't available on the website, though. You've got to text the number you see on the screen. So if you make big bets like I do, go ahead and text that number. But let's get to this one. Oregon taking on Utah, final Pac-12 regular season game for both these teams, as Oregon 19-11 on the season, Utah 18-11. Of course, the Ducks looking to make it to the NCAA tournament, headed to the Big Ten after this season. Utah headed to the Big 12. So I'm not sure when these teams, if they're scheduled to continue to play each other or not, but this could be the final meeting of these two teams out, unless they play in the Pac-12 tournament for quite some time. We have an Oregon team 12-3 at home, generally very tough at home, but just 2-8 against the number in their last 10 home games, while Utah 4-6 in their last 10 and 4-6 against the number in their last 10. To be honest, and to be candid before we even get started, I'm a little bit disappointed in the way that Utah has played this season. I thought that this would be a resurgent year for them, that they would protect that home court, squeeze in a couple road wins, and possibly get into the NCAA tournament. I thought they probably were thinking along those same lines, but it really hasn't gone that way for the Utes. They did beat Oregon the first time they met at 80-77. That was back on January 21st, but Oregon was getting 6.5 points, so they covered the spread in that one. Utah coming off that loss against Oregon State. If you guys watched my video the other night, we picked Oregon State, and I said they had a solid chance to win that game outright. They beat up on Utah in that game, 92-85. Utah was 7-point favorites in that one, coming off of wins at home against Cal and Stanford. They had lost at Colorado, and they'd beaten UCLA and lost at USC. It's been a bumpy road for Utah recently. When we look at the Oregon Ducks, I didn't think that they had what it took to beat Colorado last time out, and I'll tell you, they didn't either, as Colorado went into Eugene and beat the Ducks 79-75 in a game that Oregon seemed to have well in hand early, just couldn't hold on to it. So the Ducks have lost 3 of their last 4, and that might be their undoing when it comes to the NCAA tournament. We'll have to see how it plays out. On paper, Utah's offense looks stellar. 64th in shooting percentage, 93rd from beyond the arc, 35.4%. Nothing wrong with that, but horrible from the free throw line, 64.7%. That is one of the absolute dead worst in the country, and that's the difference between winning games on the road and not winning games on the road. The Oregon defense is abysmal as well. Team shooting 45.8% against them, shooting 35% from beyond the arc. I mean, the national average is only 33.7%, so Oregon can't even keep teams within that, considering the large amount of talent they have. But the Ducks' offense is pretty solid, and I think that being senior day, maybe they do put it all together here. I don't love this one, and I think that Oregon, because they're generally a good home team, getting maybe a little too much love. But Utah stinks on the road. I'm going to take Oregon, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks, putting your bets in, be sure to use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. They're 100% free, and they'll help put you on the most favorable bets on the board today.